It's big dog season, and you can't stay still because you want it. Mm-hmm. Talk that talk, George. You still scraping your plate because you're hungry. Mm-hmm. Talk that talk.
Today is Saturday, March 8th, the year is 2024. So last night, I got out of the house. Yeah, and I went to the Atlanta High Museum of Art First Fridays. I've had known about this for quite some time. I had even bought tickets to previous events, but I never made it because so much stuff was going on. Earl was in the hospital. It was just so much stuff over the past year, and I never made it. And finally, this Friday night, I decided to get dressed. First off, Friday was a whole nother video on its own. I walked out the door and left my wallet. Got all the way across town and took care of a whole bunch of stuff. No ID, no credit cards, no cash. I needed one of them signs saying, "Please help me. I have destitute on the side of the road." Luckily, I had a couple credit cards saved into my iPhone. I'm going to update that and make sure them good cards are working from here on out. But anyway, got across town, didn't have my wallet. I couldn't do none of the stuff that I wanted to do. I eventually ended up going into a bank, and they had my driver's license on file, so they were able to assist me. Thank goodness, because I might have been in trouble. So I went out last night to the Atlanta High Museum's First Fridays. Well, the Atlanta High Museum is an upscale museum, the High Museum of Art, right on Peachtree Road in Atlanta. I've heard about the parties that they have there. And First Friday is like an urban hip-hop rap type event. I was expecting something different. And I'm not exactly sure why I was expecting something different. Because I was with a friend of mine. He said, "Well, this is the culture." And I'm thinking, no, this ain't the culture, nigga. First off, y'all, as a black person living in America, our culture consists of so many various elements. Let me just say, I'm not a big fan of hip hop and rap music everywhere we go. Everywhere we do, everywhere we go, everything we do has to be centered around hip hop, rap music, loud music. The sound system was crap in that damn museum. And I've been to a lot of places. They had great sound system. The sound system there was not good. It was terrible. The music was loud and it was just, you couldn't even figure out what was being said. You knew the songs, but you couldn't even, because the audio system was so terrible. But that didn't stop them niggas. Oh, yeah, they were dancing, partying, dancing in that museum. I was like, okay. So normally my place, people don't dance with me no more, but they were definitely dancing in the High Museum of Art last night. It was out there on that floor. A large group of people stood there. They were stepping to all kinds of stuff. So you first get in there. First off, you have to buy your ticket weeks in advance, $30. And you don't have. I was able to find a nice parking spot, so you don't have to pay all that expensive parking. There's plenty of parking around that museum. I parked on the side street up in Ansley Park. I looked at $4 and $5 million houses as I walked over to that museum. I was like, damn, these houses nice. Damn, these houses nice. And I walked across the street and saw them heathens going over to the museum. There really is no dress code. You could have went butt naked if you wanted to. There is no dress code for the High Museum, which I thought was kind of weird because it's supposed to be like kind of upscale event. No dress code. Wear what you want to wear. Cut up jeans, wear them. Fishnet pantyhose, wear them. Short panties, almost no panties, wear them. They don't give a fuck. As long as you pay that $30 admission fee to get in there. And they had about 2,000 or 3,000 people in there. So they made some good money. You get in line to get a drink, that's going to take you 1 hour. So you might want to pre-drink before you get there. Because it took us an hour to get that damn little box and cranberry. I don't drink anymore, but I will drink when I'm at an event like that. So I was kind of looking forward to get me a drink there. It took us an hour to get that damn drink right in there. There was very minimal seating. If you're looking to go there and sit down and have a relaxing time and sit down someplace, forget it. The drinks, the seats are very, very minimal at first. You will not be able to find a seat to sit down. There are very few. So wear some comfortable shoes. Don't wear them Versace sneakers that I wore that were not comfortable. Prepare to not be able to hear anything your friend has to say because the music is so loud. The music was so loud, and the music was so loud that you can't even hear the conversation with the person you're with. Now, another thing, after we got our drink, it's a large space on the first floor, and they have an outdoor patio, that we went out there too. But after you get your drink, you cannot go upstairs into the museum to view the artwork, which is what I wanted to go see. I wanted to walk around the museum. You're not allowed, so you got to finish this massive drink down there, guzzle it down before you can go up into the museum to see what's going on. So that kind of stuck, because we were all like stuck down in the dance floor area. Yeah, black people, we turn stuff. I had a nice time. I was disappointed in what I was expecting. Because I had bought a nice outfit. I dressed up a little bit. I was very excited to say that shit from when I went to South Beach, Miami, and somewhere else where people do dress up. I like going to upscale events. I would not rate this as an upscale event. I could have worn this tank top, honey, and went in there and shook my ass and passed out flyers and cards for my supplements and work and pre-training program over here. That's basically it. Bunch of niggas hanging around partying. It was not a mixed crowd at all. It was just all black people, which is fine. But I don't get this thing that hip hop and rap music is our only culture, and everything we do has to circle around this loud, filthy music that you can't even understand what the people are saying. I don't like hip hop and rap music. I certainly wasn't planning on having to hear that loud ass shit at last. I was hoping to hear something different. There's so many different genres, so many different types of music that why are we still pushing this hip hop shit 30, 40, 50 years later? Let it die. Please. Kill it. Me too old. I saw people, grandmas in there dancing. I'm like, baby, shouldn't you be at home with your grandchildren? Instead of standing up here in the High Museum of Art, dancing with all these people. And the crowd was not young. It was an older crowd. Older as in the sense of maybe 30 and up. With no young crowd. 30 and up. With nothing really going on. I didn't see nothing going on. It was crowded on that first floor. Once you finished drinking your drink, we were able to go upstairs. You know, there was a little bit more room to breathe. And they had some very interesting artwork once I got upstairs and started walking around. Would I go back? Yeah, I probably have to wear a different pair of shoes. I would definitely wear a tank top. I would definitely, because it was hot in there. I'm not going to, dressing up, don't do it. Because it's not a dress-up crowd. And try to get there a little early so you might be able to see some of the bands. They have on the outside patio. Sometimes they say they have some live entertainment out there. I ain't see it. So they also have what's called a Jazz Friday. I think that might be more for me. Or I like to hear alternative music for black people. If you go to XM Radio, they have alternative stations on there that are black, that play urban soul music that's not just this rap and hip hop mess. I love listening to different music. And I hate when people say this is our culture. This is one aspect of our culture. All our lives don't revolve around that rap and hip hop message. I can assure you, if you come over to my beautiful home here, or you ride in any of my cars, and you with me for a certain period of time, we ain't listening to no rap and hip hop. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. None of it. I don't care who it is. Certain environments, you just don't want to hear that mess. Then when they played the classic music, it was okay. They were playing Biggie Smalls, Lil Kim. You know. Now, they're playing Lil Kim. We're in the High Museum of Art. They play all this ranching, cussing, and it was a lot going on. I was like, oh, Lord, this is not what I was expecting. I had nowhere to sit down. My ass for 55 years there. I need to sit down somewhere and get some rest, get off these shoes. I wore them damn Versace ass uncomfortable shoes. Worst mistake. Thank God I didn't put no dress shoes on like I started to. Just a ratchet crowd. The friend of mine said, oh, they're not ratchet. I said, he said they weren't ratchet. I said, is she ratchet? Is he ratchet? That couple over there, they ratchet? He just laughed and then he was like, yeah, they're a little ratchet. I said, okay, are they ratchet? I was able to point out, this ain't a ratchet crowd. I was like, they ratchet, they ratchet, they ratchet. This heifer behind me ratchet. Nothing wrong being around ratchet people. It's entertaining, I guess. I had a decent time. I had fun, you know. I thought the drink line was just ridiculously too long. So, would I go again? Comfortable shoes, a different outfit. I had a pair of slacks on and a sweater. It was a nice. I had dressed as if I was in Miami going to an art gallery. I should have dressed like I was going to some niggas hanging out on the south side of Atlanta at a soul food restaurant. They have food when you're coming up, you can buy outside. They have food set up in these. It was packed with a lot of people. It was a mixed crowd, gay people, black people, straight people, all predominantly black people. There were no other races that I saw. I saw sprinkling of white folks. I mean, sprinkling, not that I care about that. I was expecting something a little bit more upscale. You know, I was just expecting something. It was kind of ghetto. The music sound system was horrible. The crowd was ratchet. Some of them, yeah, they were ratchet. Some were decently nice. The days of people getting up and going out and putting on nice clothes to go somewhere, they don't do that shit no more. That's over with. Black people throw on a pair of jeans that have been cut I then took some scissors and cut every damn thing on. I'm like, are the jeans still, what is the purpose of, you ever see somebody with some cut up jeans and 90% of the fabric is gone, so it's like, what are you wearing? That might not be inappropriate. young crowd. I mean, but 30s, 40s, 50s. I met a bunch of people, you know. People coming back, man, yo, you can tell you work out. And I'm like, yeah, I can tell you don't. I was with a friend of mine. He's kind of stood around, looking around. I shot some videos. I guess I posted in the video at the beginning. So it's every Friday at the HIGH Museum, every first Friday. You have to order your tickets by the 21st or 25th. If you're a member, the ticket is free, or sometimes it's $10. I'm a member. I still had to pay a ticket, though, because I got it ordered late. It starts at 6 o'clock on the first Friday of every month. A large group of people. Wear comfortable shoes. There's nowhere to sit. Bring some money so you can buy you some drinks and food that they have on the outside. Just go and be prepared to be comfortable. And have a decent time. But the music is loud. It's ghetto. The DJs are. I was expecting the DJs to be playing some music that were. You know, I've been all over the world, and I've heard some really good music and some DJs that were like out of Miami, even in parts of Mexico, Dominican Republic. Excellent music, well cultivated. I mean, great world music. I was expecting something. I was expecting a different experience. Atlanta can be very ghetto and ratchet. And you go to these black-owned restaurants, the music's so loud you can't even think. Customer service sucks. You go to these clubs. This is why I don't go to these clubs and play. I don't really go out here in Atlanta. It's just too ratchet for me. Atlanta can be very ghetto. You have to find a real upscale event to go to. You know, something really, if you want something nice and upscale, you might take a little bit, might be kind of hard to find that. And some people might say, well, I think a lot of people might be offended by this video because they ratchet. Ghetto ratchet people support ghetto ratchet events, and that shit was ghetto and ratchet. It was. Nothing wrong with that. I just wouldn't expect it. Now I know what to expect. I'm going to be ghetto and ratchet when I show up the next time. You know? I know what shoes to wear. I know what shirt and jeans to wear. I know how to. Now I see how you get down and bring me some damn earpods to that damn ratchet ass music in there. Ghetto ass shit. Don't pay me no attention. That's just my thoughts and opinion. Ranting and raving as a 55-year-old man who has had enough of hip hop and rap music. I'm sick of it. I don't want to hear that bullshit. But this is my thoughts and opinion. If you've been to First Fridays, I'd love to hear y'all thoughts and opinions, how you enjoyed it. I thought the artwork, once you get up into the museum, look at the artwork, I had a really nice time. And I wasn't down on that first floor with that loud music, that ghetto sound system. The horrible sound system they had was terrible. Anyway, again, just my thoughts and opinion. Don't pay this old man no attention over here. I'm about to sip me some coffee over here and watch the news and see what Trump doing. As he terrorizing planet Earth again. Anyway, I'm gonna post some pictures and stuff. I have some pictures and videos from last night. Let me know y'all thoughts and the feelings. And I have to tell y'all about yesterday, Friday. I did a separate video on that. Yesterday was a doozy. Anyway, today is Saturday, it's March 8th. The year is 2020. I'm going to drink this coffee, take the dogs out. All right, I'm out of here. I'll speak to y'all later. All right, bye.